Hi everyone, good morning all of you. In last lecture we discussed regarding the important points of soil. So in this lecture we see the remaining points in soil chapter. In this slide you can see that this is the soil profile. It means this is the various horizons and various layers which are present in the soil. Here you can clearly see that the top soil, which is the brown or blackish in color, because it consists of more organic matter and due to more organic matter there is the growth of plant, or there is the zone of root. In this layer there is the development, there is the growth of roots, so this layer is called as root zone. In middle area layers, these layers consist the weathering soil, because there is the partial process of weathering, so the soil is in developing stage. And in last layer there is a bed rocks. These rocks are not weathered till, so this is the soil profile. In this slide you can see that there is a different factors which are responsible for the soil, such as climate, organism, parent material, time, topography. So these factors. The most important factor responsible for the soil formation are parent material. The parent material consists of rocks. These rocks are exposed to different physical factors such as heavy rainfall, high temperature, coldness, and due to this due to this weather variation, these rocks are disintegrate. Also, due to some chemicals which are present in the soil, causes decomposition in the rock, and due to disintegration and decomposition of the rock, due to different chemicals, different physical factors, the soil is formed. So the parent material is important, or it is a basic for soil formation. Then organism consists of some type of microorganism as well as some type of animals. Microorganisms such as different fungi, bacteria, which are vital role in decomposition process, which added organic matter into the soil and which improves the structure of the soil. So this is the role of microorganism. And some animals such as burrowing animals, which making the holes in the rocks for their shelter purpose, and due to this process there is a disintegration of the rocks. So this is the role of different animals as well as microorganism in the soil formation. Then climate, we already discussed that the different physical factors such as heavy rainfall, high temperature, coldness, so these extreme variations in the weather causes the disintegration in the rocks. So, and due to this disintegration the soil is formed. And topography, it is a geographical variations which are present in our surrounding. If we go for in different state, there is a different topographical structure or different geographical structure. In some region there is a mountain area, in some region there is a hilly region, in some region there is a plain area is there. And this geographical variation, this geographical structure effect on the soil formation. If you go in hilly region, the soil which are present in the top of mountains or top of hill, which consist of less proportion of nutrients, less proportion of minerals, because the top soil or the minerals or the important content from the soil is leach out with the rainfall water, or due to the extremely sloping. So the soil which are present in the bottom of the mountain, which consist more organic matter, more minerals, because there is the accumulation of the nutrients, accumulation of the minerals which are leach out from the top of the mountain. So this is the role of topography, because this geographical variation, the geographical structures affect on the soil formation, is also responsible for the properties of that soil. So while we going for the study of soil, these important factors are also there, which is very important, because if we know these factors we can go for assembly, we can go for to check the properties of the soil. Then we go for soil formation. Soil is formed from the rock is primarily the result of combined action of climatic elements and living organism on the parent rock over the long period of time. So it is the definition of soil formation. The meaning of soil formation is the process, or it is the result of combined action. In combined action, there is the weather, there is the microorganism, there is some chemicals, there is physical factors which combinedly effect on the bedrocks, and due to this the bedrock is disintegrate and decompose and to form the soil. So it is nothing but it is the result of combined action of climatic elements and living organism on the parent rock over the long period of time is called as soil form. This process is called as soil formation process. Then in this slide you can see that how the climate effect on soil formation, or how the different organisms, such as there is a plant, and this plant, the root of that plant is grow in soil profile, and due to this growth and due to this development of the rocks, there is a disturbance in the layers of soil. As well as in this slide you can see that how the climate, there is a heavy rainfall is showing how this rainfall affect on the mineral or salt present in the soil, because due to this water of rainfall the salts and minerals are leached out from the top soil and accumulated at the B horizon or the down layers. So this is the effect of organisms such as plant and climate on the soil formation. Then we go for the weathering. The definition of the weathering is physical disintegration and chemical decomposition of the rocks. Due to physical agent there is a breaking of the rocks, and due to chemicals there is also decomposition. It means the composition of that rock is disturbed. So this process is weathering. Physical disintegration and chemical decomposition of the rock is called as weathering. वेदरिंग म्हणजे काय, जेव्हा डिफरंट फिजिकल एजंट्स असतात, जसं रेनफॉल असेल, टेम्परेचर असेल, या फिजिकल एजंटमुळे जेव्हा एखादा रॉक ब्रेक होतो त्याला आपण फिजिकल डिसइंटिग्रेशन म्हणतो. आणि केमिकल डिकम्पोजिशन म्हणजे काय की जे केमिकल सॉईलमध्ये प्रेझेंट आहेत आणि त्या केमिकलच्या रिॲक्शनमुळं किंवा केमिकल रिॲक्शनमुळे रॉकच्या कंपोजिशनमध्ये डिस्टर्बन्स येतो आणि त्याचं डिकम्पोजिशन होतं, तर त्यालाच आपण वेदरिंग प्रोसेस असे म्हणतो. So in this slide you can see that there is the different factors affect the soil formation. Then in this image you can see that how the different factors contributed their role in the soil formation, such as you can see that there is a parent material. It means there is a rock which is weathered or which is broken due to the wind, rain, ice. So these are the physical factors. So there is a disintegration due to the physical factors. Then due to this disintegration the finer parent material is formed. या इमेजमध्ये तुम्ही पाहू शकता की सुरुवातीला जो अखंड खडक आहे त्याच्यामध्ये डिसइंटिग्रेशन झालं आहे, तो ब्रोक झाला आहे. तो कशामुळे ब्रोक झाला आहे, तर जे फिजिकल फॅक्टर्स आपल्याला दिसतात, विंड असेल, रेनफॉल असेल, आईस असेल, हीट असेल, कोल्ड, ह्या फिजिकल फॅक्टरमुळं तो मोठा जो खडक होता त्याच्या छोट्या छोट्या खड्यांमध्ये रूपांतर झालं. तर हे जे आहे तर फिजिकल डिसइंटिग्रेशन. आणि फिजिकल डिसइंटिग्रेशन झाल्यानंतर जे फाईन पॅरेंट मटेरियल असतात त्याच्यावर केमिकल प्रोसेस होते. ते केमिकल प्रोसेस कुणामुळे होते, तर त्या जमिनीमध्ये जे केमिकल्स प्रेझेंट असतात ते केमिकल्स काय करतात, त्या फाईन पॅरेंट मटेरियलवर रिॲक्शन्स करतात आणि त्याच्यामुळं काय होतं, सॉईल फॉर्मेशन होतं. आणि याच्यामध्ये जी माती तयार झालेली आहे त्याच्यामध्ये काय काय असतात, त्याच्यामध्ये मिनरल्स असतात, त्याच्यामध्ये ऑक्साईड्स असतात, जसं आयर्न असेल, ॲल्युमिनियम असेल, त्यामध्ये सिलिका असतो, त्यामध्ये सिल्ट असते, त्यामध्ये सँड असते. तर हे डिफरंट फॉर्म आहेत. म्हणजे जसं त्या सॉईलचं प्रॉपर्टीज असतील किंवा ज्या खडकांपासून ती सॉईल तयार झाली आहे त्या सॉईल त्याच्यानुसार त्या सॉईलची प्रॉपर्टी ठरते. म्हणजे समजा सँड असेल तर सँड किंवा कॉर्ड्सपासून जर ती सॉईल तयार झालेली असेल तर ते सँडी नेचर असते. आणि जर ती सॉईल मॅग्नेटाईट असेल तर मॅग्नेटाईटचं जर प्रमाण त्यामध्ये असेल, बेसाल्टचं प्रमाण असेल तर ती क्ले सॉईल किंवा सिल्टी सॉईल असते. सो दिस इज द chain, or this is the cycle of soil formation where the different factors play an important role. Then physical weathering, it is a mechanical process in which rock disintegrates slowly and break up into the small pieces, often into the constituent mineral grains without any change in chemical nature. Physical weathering, it means there is only breaking of the rock. The nature or the composition of that rock is not changed. फिजिकल फॅक्टर्समुळे जे डिसइंटिग्रेशन होतं, जे ब्रेकिंग होतं रॉकचं, त्याच्यामध्ये फक्त जे फिजिकल स्ट्रक्चर आहे ते फिजिकल स्ट्रक्चर ब्रेक होतं, परंतु त्याचं जे मूळ कंपोजिशन आहे, जे केमिकल कंपोजिशन आहे, त्या केमिकल कंपोजिशनमध्ये कोणत्याही प्रकारचा बदल होत नाही. हे फिजिकल वेदरिंगचं ह्याच्यामुळं फिजिकल वेदरिंग कसं आहे डिफरंट आहे. पण केमिकल वेदरिंगमध्ये काय होतं की ब्रेकआउट किंवा डिसइंटिग्रेशन तर होतंच, त्याचबरोबर त्याचं मूळ जे कंपोजिशन आहे, मूळ जे केमिकल कंपोजिशन आहे, त्या केमिकल कंपोजिशनमध्ये पण काय होतं, चेंज होतो. त्याला आपण केमिकल वेदरिंग असं म्हणतो. In this image you can see that how the physical factors affect the soil formation, or how the physical factors affect on the properties of that soil. In mountain region or in hilly region, the top of the soil which is poor because due to steep slope there is a leaching of different minerals and leaching of different organic materials. So due to this continuous leaching, the soil become poor. In middle soil there is a gentle slope, and due to this there is some amount of minerals, some amount of nutrient are also present there. So due to this soil are average. But the soil which are present at the bottom of the mountain, there is a fully accumulation of that minerals or that nutrients which are leached out from the top of the hill. So due to this, these soils are great, or these soils are more cultivable as compared to top or medium soil. So here we can see that how the topography play important role in the soil formation process, or how the topography is responsible for the fertility of the soil. Then chemical weathering. Chemical weathering, it means there is a changing in nature and composition of the rocks and mineral due to different chemicals present in the soil. So the chemicals which are present in that soil which affect on the rocks, it disturb their chemical composition, and due to this the soil which are from the parent material is different from that rocks in their nature and composition. Then there is a principal agents, or this is the process how the chemical weathering take place, such as solution, hydration, hydrolysis, carbonation, oxidation and reduction. So these are the process, or these are the different steps involved in chemical weathering. First is solution. Solution, it means we know that water is universal solvent, and in that solvent many minerals which are present in the rocks are dissolved and lost. And when there is the minerals are dissolved, the rock is disintegrated, or the rock is decomposed. So this process is called as solution, where the minerals present in the rocks are dissolved in the water, and due to this there is a decomposition of the rock. जेव्हा पाण्यामध्ये त्या रॉकचे मिनरल डिझॉल्व्ह होऊन जातात आणि त्यामुळे तो रॉक काय होतो, डिकम्पोज होतो किंवा ब्रेक होतो, ती जी प्रोसेस असते त्याला आपण सोल्युशन असे म्हणतो. म्हणजे मिनरल्स असतील किंवा काही साल्ट असतील, सोडियम असेल तर पोटॅशियम असेल, हे काय होतं त्या पाण्यामध्ये इझिली विरघळून जातं आणि त्यामुळे रॉकचं काय होतं, डिकम्पोजिशन होतं. नेक्स्ट इज हायड्रेशन. Hydration, it means there is combination. There is a chemical combination of two molecules. These two molecules, one is water molecule and another molecule is from minerals which are present in the rocks. So there is a chemical combination of water molecule and mineral molecule from the rocks, and due to this the minerals like feldspar, mica become hydrated, their volume increases and they become soft and easily weatherable. It means when the rocks consist more feldspar or mica, Then when these rocks coming in contact with the water, the molecules of the for example the molecules of the feldspar is held with molecules of water, and due to this the volume of that feldspar is increases, and the softness of feldspar is also present there, and due to this softening or due to this increasing volume there is a breaking of that rock. So this is the hydration process, where the mineral molecule is combined with water molecule, and due to this the rock becomes soft and it is exposed to weathering process. Then hydrolysis is the double decomposition process, because firstly hydroxide is formed due to the action of water or weak acid, and the product of hydrolysis are then leached by percolating water. So hydrolysis, there is the double process or double decomposition process. Firstly, when the rock come in contact with the water, hydroxide is formed, and then the product of that hydroxide are again treated with percolating water, and due to this percolating water the rock is decomposed. हायड्रोलिसिसमध्ये काय होतं, ही डबल डिकम्पोजिशनची प्रोसेस आहे. जेव्हा पहिल्यांदा खडक पाण्याच्या संपर्कात येतो तेव्हा हायड्रोक्साईड तयार होतो, आणि हायड्रोक्साईडचे जे बाय प्रोडक्ट आहे, हायड्रोक्साईडचे जे प्रोडक्ट आहे, जे पर्क्युलेटिंग वॉटर असतं, जे सॉईल वॉटर असतं, त्या सॉईल वॉटर काय करतं, त्याच्यामध्ये प्रोसेस होऊन, त्याच्यामध्ये कॉम्बिनेशनची प्रोसेस होऊन काय होतो, तो रॉक काय केला जातो, डिकम्पोज केला जातो, डिसइंटिग्रेट केला जातो, आणि सॉईलची फॉर्मेशन होते. त्यानंतर कार्बोनेशनमध्ये जसं आपण सोल्युशनमध्ये बघितलं, हायड्रेशनमध्ये बघितलं, हायड्रोलिसिसमध्ये बघितलं, जे मेन वर्क केलं किंवा जे वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल होतं, वर्किंग एजंट होता, तो कोण होता, वॉटर होता. जेव्हा वॉटरच्या संपर्कात हे खनिजे आले, हे खडक आले, त्यानंतर डिकम्पोजिशनची प्रोसेस झाली. परंतु जे कार्बोनेशनची प्रोसेस आहे त्यामध्ये वॉटरपेक्षा महत्त्वाचा रोल कुणाचा असतो, तर कार्बोनिक ॲसिडचा असतो. जे कार्बोनिक ॲसिड हे वीक ॲसिडमध्ये समावेश आहे त्याचा, तर वॉटरच्या ऐवजी तर सॉल्वंट कोण आहे, तर कार्बोनिक ॲसिड आहे, आणि ह्या कार्बोनिक ॲसिडमुळेच काय होतं की केमिकल वेदरिंग होतं. त्यानंतर ऑक्सिडेशन अँड रिडक्शन. आपल्यामध्ये ऑक्सिडेशन अँड ऑक्सिडेशन इथे काय असतं, ॲडिशन. ऑक्सिडेशनमध्ये ऑक्सिजनची ॲडिशन असते, तर रिडक्शनमध्ये ऑक्सिजन काय केला जातो, इलिमिनेट केला जातो. सो ड्यू टू ॲडिशन अँड रिमूव्हल ऑफ ऑक्सिजन फ्रॉम द मिनरल्स द rock is decomposed. So this is the different principles, or there is a different process which are involved in chemical weathering. In this image you can see that there is a total factors which are responsible for the soil formation, such as we seen there is some climatic factors such as heat, such as the rainfall, and we also seen there is the role of animals, such as there is a rabbit is there, which is also play an important role in the soil formation. There is a plant is there, then some fossil fuels from the marine structure that also added some nutrient that also added or increases the fertility of the soil. Then some bacteria, some fungus, some microorganism also play the decomposition role. So these are the different factors which are responsible for the soil formation, as well as which enhances the fertility of the soil. Then factors of soil formation. These are the factors: climate, parent material, plants, topography, and age of the land. These are the important factors which contributed their role in the enhances the fertility of the soil as well as the formation of the soil. So in this lecture we see the points related to the soil formation and how these factors, how the different factors affect the soil formation. Then we see what does it mean exactly weathering, which are the types of weathering, and how this weathering take place. So in this lecture we cover all the points related to the weathering and soil formation, and the remaining point we will discuss in next lecture. Now I am stop here. Thank you.